just pretend that didn't happen. I'm going to have to deal with it.
CJ, talk to me. Something is bothering you. I know it. So why don't we sit down and talk about it instead of you pacing around wearing out my swell carpet? Is it Bridget? Are the two of you having problems?
No, we're fine. It's her family.
What, they're giving you a hard time?
No, actually, they're not. At least not yet. I told you. Brooke and Eric showed up unannounced to Bridget's pre-med reception.
And you did not expect to see them?
No, I didn't, and neither did Bridget. And then Eric invited her over to have dinner with Brooke and Rick.
You got some concerns about that?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I still don't know what happened between Bridget and her mother, but it was obviously very painful for her, and I still don't think that she's over it. You know, she came to work for me to get away from her family, and now Stephanie and Eric and Brooke are just trying to reinsert themselves into her life. And I don't trust them. Bridget needs peace and stability, and, well, you and I both know the Forresters are far from that. It's just... I care about her, and I do not want to see her get hurt again.
I don't think that's gonna happen, CJ. Come on, everybody knows the terrible year that Bridget has just lived through. Her whole family knows all about it.
Yeah, of course they know it, because they were part of the problem. And now they want to make it up to her. Okay, fine. But we are talking about Brooke. And you know what she is. Everyone in that woman's life ends up getting hurt.
So how was dinner? I mean, your father was so excited about it.
It was nice.
That's it? Nice?
Yeah, everybody got along. Rick and I hung out by the pool.
Oh. How's he doing?
He's okay. I wanted to talk about Amber, but he didn't want to talk about it.
Oh. So what did you talk about?
Mom and Dad.
Nice to see them getting along so well.
Oh, they've always gotten along, Stephanie. I mean, they're polite and they have a good relationship at work, but this was different. I mean, they were actually teasing each other, joking around.
Well, I suppose you haven't seen that for a long time.
I've never seen that. I was just a kid when they got divorced. I've never really thought of them as a unit.
Even though they're your parents?
Well, they're not a couple.
Ah.
They both have a connection to me, but not to each other.
Well, I think they're trying to change that. And that should be a positive thing, don't you think?
Eric. We have to talk.
I was wondering when I was going to see you. Have a seat.
No, I'm fine.
You're uncomfortable.
Aren't you? We kissed last night.
Yes, we kissed, and then you ran out of my house like the whole place was on fire.
Oh, Eric, I really didn't mean to insult you. That kiss never should have happened.
Well, Brooke, you don't think I planned it?
We need to think about what we're doing. Now, I know you're not living with Stephanie right now, but you're still married.
And you don't want to interfere in our relationship.
No, I don't. She's been wonderful to me and to Hope, and I won't betray her. Yes, Eric, we connected last night. Being there with the kids and talking about their lives and sharing old memories, but I have to think about my future, and you have to think about yours.
Look, if you're worried about Stephanie...
No, I won't do it, Eric. I am not going to break up another marriage, especially yours.
Brooke Logan has never kept a promise her entire life. Why should she start now?
The road that is paved with Brooke's good intentions is full of potholes and heading south.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more, Mother. I just don't want Bridget's life heading in the same direction.
Son, Bridget is very aware of every single one of her mother's faults. Now, I don't think that young lady is going to buy into any happy family scenario that she doesn't think is sincere.
That's just it. I don't know if it is or not, and I don't think that she does either. I just don't want to see her get her hopes up again and then be burned.
You want to protect her?
Yeah, I do, Mom. And I don't know if I can.
Well, if you can't, honey, then you just have to go on doing what you've been doing. You got to be her friend.
Yeah? And what if it's not enough?
CJ, it was enough to help her get over Deacon. It was enough to help her get through this past year. Bridget relies on you, son. She needs to hear from you how much you care about her. You can't hold back on her. Not in this case. Gotta let her know how you feel. This is a girl who is desperately in need of some kind of love and support that she can count on. You've got to tell her that you are there for her, 100% all the time. Because if you can't do that, son, then I'm afraid there will be somebody else who will.
I thought you wanted to see your parents relate to one another.
I do.
You're afraid it's just an act?
I know they're really trying to reconnect with me and Rick. And with each other.
You don't seem very excited about it.
I don't want to get my hopes up.
Your mom's let you down too many times before.
You remember how committed she was to Thorne? How she tried for months to convince us that their relationship was for real. So finally, we gave her our blessing, and how long did it last?
I know it's hard to believe. But I do see something new in your mother every day. A kind of new determination not to make the same mistakes again. I mean, I understand your mother and father aren't a couple. I mean, they're doing this for you, for their children. I mean, there's nothing romantic about it.
Brooke, I adore you. I think you're incredible.
Eric, this isn't funny.
No. No, this isn't funny. This is a national disaster. One kiss from your lips and I'm ruined. Everything I care about, my family, my marriage, it's all going to fall apart in just an instant here.
Now, I know that's not what you want. Now, if you just think about
I
this-
have thought about it, although obviously not nearly as much as you have.
Well, I was up all night. Now, I know that you're vulnerable right now, and Stephanie is keeping you at arm's length, and you're frustrated and lonely, but this is not the answer. I won't let you do it, and I'm not going to be responsible for this.
So from now on, you're only going to use your magical powers for good.
You're making fun of me?
It was just a kiss, Brooke. That's all. I'm not under your spell, and I'm not thinking of ending my relationship with Stephanie. I'm not.
You're not?
No. Although I did get caught up in the moment, I have to admit that. I mean, you and me and that dinner and the kids, I let my emotions get the better part of me for a second, but it didn't mean it. It didn't mean anything, and I would have told you that if you hadn't run out of the house like that.
I'm sorry. I panicked.
Well, you were afraid?
Yes.
Of what? What scared you? My feelings? Or yours?
I know there's nothing romantic going on between Mom and Dad. I'm just glad they're speaking to each other. I'm not gonna lie, it was really nice having dinner, just the four of us. But it was just one night.
Bridget, if you want this...
But it's not about what I want. It's about Mom. And she may be on her best behavior now, but there's no guarantee this new attitude is gonna last.
You don't trust her, and I mean, with good reason.
She's making an effort. She's doing really well with Hope, and I'm thankful for that. But I just can't help but think that someday, no matter what she says, that other shoe is going to drop. And I can't relax around her until that feeling goes away.
I understand. Just try and keep an open mind, though.
I'm doing my best.
Can't ask for more than that.
Stephanie, thank you for caring so much about her.
I care about you and the baby.
Well, Mom and I are getting closer. It's just going to take some time.
That's good to hear.
Tell her I said hi, okay?
I will.
Hey, you in the mood for some more company?
Hey, CJ, come on in.
Hi.
Hi.
I heard Stephanie leave. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't tired of playing hostess.
Oh, wow. You can come in. As long as I don't have to get you a drink or make you a sandwich.
All right, sounds like a deal to me.
I thought you were running errands.
I was. I actually stopped by the post office and picked up this package for you.
Thanks.
It's not really a package or anything special, just some stuff from the pre-med program.
What do you think it was going to be? A present?
I don't know. Maybe your family got you a back-to-school gift or something.
Oh, well, not everyone in the world is as thoughtful as you are, CJ.
Yes, you're right about that. So, what's up? Why was Stephanie here?
Oh, she just wanted to see how my dinner went last night.
Ah, the dinner. Yeah, I gotta admit I'm a little curious about that myself. How did it go?
It was interesting.
Interesting how?
Just seeing my mom and dad together, acting like normal parents. It was a little surreal, but not fake. I actually got the feeling that they really connected last night.
Eric, I think I made my feelings very clear.
You did. The kiss spooked you.
Well, the kiss was a mistake.
Yes, the kiss was a mistake, but what I don't understand is why you're getting so worked up about it, unless you felt something or...
All right, yes. Yes, I did feel something. I felt very close to you and to the kids, and I had a wonderful evening. But for you to imply
I'm
that...
not implying anything. I just ask a question.
Look, I don't think we should talk about this anymore.
Okay. Okay, we won't. But I'm sorry. I don't mean to make light of this. Obviously, it was upsetting to you. But you have to know I didn't mean anything by it, and I certainly didn't mean to spoil the evening.
You didn't.
It's like I said, I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, I have to admit, I got caught up in the moment, too. But there is a line, Eric.
Yes, there is a line. And I crossed it, and I won't cross it again.
Because it didn't mean anything.
Because it didn't mean anything.
And it's not going to happen again. We're going to just forget about it, right?
It's already forgotten. I put it right out of my mind.
Good.
Knock, knock.
Hey.
Brooke, just the person I was looking for.
Well, here I am. Did we have lunch plans or something?
No, you just didn't come by and see me last night.
Oh, I was tired.
Well, I'm going to get down to the cutting room if you ladies will excuse me.
I'll see you later.
Yes. I'll call you when I get home.
Well, Bridget gave me all the details about the dinner last night. I wanted to hear your version.
I see. So your parents, the Forresters, were acting normal?
Okay, so they're never gonna be June and Ward Cleaver.
Well, no argument here. But look, I mean, I don't get it. If everything went okay, well, why do I get the feeling that your conversation with Stephanie was a heavy one?
She wants to open me up to trusting my mom again. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Well, you know her better than anybody, Bridget.
You don't think I'm being too judgmental?
Well, personally, I think it's about time that somebody held your mom accountable for the things that she does. But look, I still don't know what went on between you two, and that's okay. But if you're not ready to forgive her, I say don't.
She is trying to change.
And so are you. So are you, Bridget. You finally have your independence. Nobody is ever gonna take advantage of you again. You are concentrating on yourself, you know, your school, your future.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Thank you. CJ, that's exactly what I needed to hear right now.
I do what I can.
Hey, you want to see what I'm doing this year?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What is that, like your schedule or something?
Well, they assigned me a mentor.
Is that like an advisor?
No, it's a little more intense than that. Mentors are, I think they're experienced doctors who sort of guide us through the program.
Oh, right on.
Actually, I think we work with them on a daily basis.
Oh, come on. Well, there's got to be a picture of this guy, right? I mean, what is he, some old dude who smells like cough syrup and formaldehyde? I'm sure. What's his name, Dr. Buzzkill?
Mark McLean. And he's certainly not an old dude.
How was dinner?
Yeah.
Well, what did Bridget say?
That she enjoyed seeing you all together?
Yeah. Well, the whole family really hit it off.
No tension?
A little bit at first, and I wasn't sure that Bridget was going to stay, but she did, and we ended up having a nice time.
That's pretty much what she said to me. She also said to say hi.
Really? She didn't say much to me at dinner.
Well, I think she liked what she saw.
Oh, well, I certainly did. She was interacting with her brother and talking with her father, and she seemed really happy.
She's getting back on her feet.
But she's not ready to forgive me yet.
Look, you've got to have some patience here. I think you're doing the right thing, and I think trying to put the family back together is the best thing that you could be doing for Bridget right now.
Well, thank you, Stephanie.
Don't thank me. You're doing all the work.
Oh, I know how much your opinion means to Bridget, and if you weren't behind me...
Well, I am.
I know. I know you are, and you're not going to regret it. You've really helped me through this difficult time. You've inspired me to start my life over and to become the mother that my children can respect and admire. And I'm going to do it. I am not going to let you down.
It's already forgotten. I've put it right out of my mind.